Good evening, I'm Mary Beth Burton. Hudson Mack is away tonight. Up and down Vancouver Island, homeowners are getting their property assessment notices in the mail. Some people who might be expecting an increase in their property values could be surprised at what they find, little or no change. A News reporter Brent Shearer has more on the story and joins us from our Mid-Island Bureau. Brent?
Mary Beth, last year we saw unprecedented legislation passed to help shield homeowners from the effects of the recession. This year it's business as usual, and that may leave some people wondering why their home value has only changed slightly. Calls from people who have just received their property assessment notices are rolling into the BC Assessment Office in NANAIMO. Unlike previous years when people opened their assessments and saw the value of their home jump dramatically, this year, island-wide, there's only a marginal increase.
For the most part, there should be no surprises this year. The market has rebounded, but because the assessments last year were based on the previous year's values, not much has changed over that period. So the assessments basically missed the spike in the market.
Last year, the BC government passed Bill 45 to cut property owners some slack during the recession. Between the time the assessments were done and the notices went out, the housing market had tanked. So property owners were allowed to keep their assessments at the previous year's level.
Most properties did see the same sort of trend, and there was a rebound in the market, but most of it has occurred more recently, and so that's why most properties are seeing either a slight decrease or a slight increase.
BC assessment assessors base their evaluation on a range of factors, including the size of a property, age, quality, and condition, as well as the sales of other properties in the area. The Vancouver Island Real Estate Board says this year's marginal change is no real cause for concern for property buyers or sellers.
Well, we don't think it's going to affect the marketplace. If anything, it's going to strengthen the market because real estate is a long-term investment. It's something that you don't turn around and do every year. In fact, the average sale is about 4 years before you're going to make a change. Hopefully, in a strong marketplace, you're going to continue to have that good, solid growth.
BC Assessment encourages property owners with questions to contact an assessor about this year's valuation. For more information, check out bcassessment.bc.ca. BC Assessment says 98% of people accept their assessment, but if you fall into the other 2% and want to dispute your property assessment, it's important to do that as soon as possible. The deadline for an independent review is February 2nd. Mary Beth?
Brent Shearer reporting live. Thank you.
Thank you.